ain't never had nobody that'll love me like I love my guap. Keep me close to me, I think I'm falling. And if life ain't you, don't waste my time.
Tuning in to the greatest podcast out of Atlanta. Today we got a very special guest.
Big Rob, nigga, the biggest, man, coming out of goddamn Cobb County, Nigerian American superstar.
You Nigerian?
Yeah.
And what I finna say, the name how you spelled it is weird as crap.
What you mean?
Like a Big Rob.
Big Rob, yeah.
How
But
you
it's really
spell
Robolu.
Yeah.
That's like my main stage name, like on all my music, but just like I don't know, just go by Big Rob.
It's
like,
good because it's different.
Yeah, you feel me?
Because like a lot of artists, some of these got like upcoming artists, they got like almost the same name. So when you type them up on like iTunes, Spotify, it's like hard to find them.
Exactly.
You gotta scroll all the way down to the fifth.
Yeah.
So like, damn, what the hell? Like,
yeah, I can't really think of none off top that got the same name, but I know that like one, because my shit comes from like my actual like Nigerian background. Like my name is Olu. Like that's like a common name in Nigeria, but it's like Robolu. So it's like you look on YouTube, you only gonna find me.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I said. I typed it on Spotify because I be on Spotify heavy.
Yeah,
so I typed it in, you automatically pop
exactly,
up.
Bro.
And to me, that's a plus. I was like, dang, I'm
telling you.
Just keep clicking everybody's profile, like try to find him and match.
Right.
That's why I be telling people you gotta find a way to spell your name different, even though if it sounds the same as another artist, spell it different.
Exactly. Or like, I mean, do you think that would be better though? Because like, if your name is like hella hard to like spell too, that would kind of like add like an obstacle.
Nah, because you think about it, like you trying to get your music out, then you send it to like a radio station or something like that, and they gotta look you up.
Right.
Imagine you got like it's like 10 other artists, and you type it on YouTube. He ain't gonna know who is you. You know? He never seen you. He just knew you through Instagram and stuff.
Okay, right.
And like Spotify and iTunes, you know, so it'd be better. That's how they can find you easier. You know?
Facts.
Separate yourself from everybody.
Facts.
So you say you Nigerian.
Yeah.
So you put in for the Nigerian culture.
Bro, on everything, bro. Like I put that before anything, bro. Like that's like the staple in like my brand really is just like I'm a nigga, like I'm Nigerian American, so it's like I'm a first generation Nigerian nigga. Like my parents, my dad and my mom is from like Nigeria. Moved here when they was like 20. Yeah, and then went to school and did all that shit, and they had me. So it's like, but like I didn't grow up in Nigeria. I've been there like once or twice, but it's not like I don't know how to speak it, but I understand it. You know what I mean? So like, all my upbringing has been like California, Georgia.
So you don't know how to speak Nigerian at all?
No, but I understand it fluently. I understand it fluently. I can speak it some, but like amongst I mean, to you would think I know it, but if I'm around my family, they would be like, nigga, shut up.
So when you respond in English type shit.
Yeah, but like, say like I'll go around like my family members, they want to like talk crazy, or like I'm going to like in a Nigerian store or something, they like saying like some slick stuff that they'll say to like someone that's like American or like that's not Nigerian. I'll hear and be like,
do Nigerians support like the hip hop culture a lot?
Nah, not really. Like my dad just came around to this shit. Like probably like I was in Maryland like last week, and they just came across. Like he just came like along to being like, yo, like he was actually in the whip for the longest. He was like, bro, I'm not fucking with the shit, especially like the shit like dead ass. Like I respect it though. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like he just kept it a buck. Like, hey, I can't play this shit like around my friends. I can't play it around my colleagues. I can't play because it's just because it's like
you think
it's like just really raunchy. It's like if I'm cussing and I got all this like different shit going on in my music, it's not like as universal. So like that's where it was on this project that I just dropped. I was just like, all right, so I'm gonna like incorporate like all types of sounds in there. So it's like if I'm in the whip with like my parents, I could play like some R&B shit. If I have a show and I want to like mosh and I want to do some crazy shit,
you got that type.
I got that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, boom. So that's what I was saying. Like when I was in Maryland, I had put on one of them tracks. And bro, he was like, "Yo, this is Robert." Like he was like, "This is Robert." Like this like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, like he never did that before. So it's like literally like we asked. Like, that's like half the reason. Like not half the reason, but it's just like some of the reason why like we not as close because it's just like we super close now, but like just like I guess it was just some shit that it was like a rift in our relationship just because like I didn't go to school, I didn't do none of that like traditional shit. So he's just like, bro, like the music shit's like, where's the bread at? That's where it's all at. It's just like, where's the money at? And so I'm telling you, it's like,
I'm get there.
Exactly. I'm like, I'm making it work like this, like this, like this. And he's like, well, I need to see like proof. It's not
you gotta put it like this. Like it's just like a doctor. To be a doctor, you gotta do a lot of years to become a doctor.
I'm telling you, you're right. Exactly. But the thing is that doctors, I feel like they get money faster, even though they like being doctors, because like after you do your master's, a part of your master's, you gotta teach a class.
But you gotta think about it. If you look at the doctors that really got that big degree, they all old as shit because they took so many years, just to get that good money to finally touch that good money.
Exactly. So it's like the same. It's the same grind. It's just they're more about the security of that shit. You know what I mean? And I understand that 100%. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, it's for some niggas, it's not, you know what I'm saying, for me. But that's where it was like, yeah.
But I know the youth, the Nigerian youth support the hip hop culture.
They don't give a fuck, It's just really the first generation shit. Like our parents, you know what I'm saying?
You think it'll be gone soon? A couple years? Like all Nigerians just fuck with hip hop heavy?
Yeah, I mean,
like when you get older. You know,
I mean, I definitely I feel like they're fucking with it now. It's just like even like the bridge between like Afrobeat and hip hop now is just like is that gap is bridging. It's like niggas is just fucking with each other. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It's just like because over there they look at America as like on a pedestal. It's like like America's like that glowing like thing in a box. It's like like that's like the final destination. So we look at everything. We're gonna copy their fashion. We're gonna incorporate their style. They're gonna incorporate music, all that. So it's like they cherish it, but it's just like as far as like my mom and her mom and shit like that, the older generation, they just don't understand it. But like everyone after like maybe like
I'll be wondering why is that though? Like when they come to the United States, like you still gotta abide about that tradition from country.
What do you mean?
It ain't just like Nigerians, it's like any race. Like you know how like Asians, you know, everybody know Asians for being like smart because the tradition of their parents, like
right.
getting them books, you know. But when you come to the United States, it's like you different now because you got exposed to a whole different culture.
Right.
And then, like you said, they don't like it. The parents don't like it.
Right. Oh, okay. So you're saying like why the parents don't really like fuck with like how their kids kind of change and adapt to the culture?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. To be honest, I guess it's just like on some culture preservation shit.
I'll tell you, I'm gonna send your ass back.
Bro, my mom has sent my sister back. My aunt sent my cousin back. Like that's some shit, bro. Like they be like, bro, you tweaking out here. Like
I know. I had a Nigerian homeboy when I was in middle school, but his parents was strict as shit.
Bro, like, because they're just like, because what it is, bro, is they just go through so much to get here.
Yeah.
That it's like once you get here, it's like, bro, don't fuck this up because we didn't, bro. Like
basically, you the future for us.
Exactly. Like we got here to kind of get what we got, and once we got it, we made a way for you. So it's like, bro, like you know where we come from. Like don't even play with this shit. You know what I mean? So that's why they be like, bro, like they just be trying to preserve like.
But I think we do kind of take that for granted sometimes though, because when they show you like where they from, and it's like way different from what we living right now.
I'm telling you, yeah, bro, it's way different, bro.
You be like, damn. It make you kind of do appreciate it, like, damn, you know.
Like I can have lights. I could go in the bathroom and flush whenever I need to, and I could drink water. I don't gotta worry. I could buy bug spray.
You said bug spray,
bro. I don't gotta worry about malaria and all these crazy shit that be killing niggas out there for real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because they don't got the right vaccine, medicine.
I'm telling you, bro. Medicine is a joke out there, bro.
For real?
Yeah, bro.
You been out there before?
I've been out there when I was younger, but I haven't gone like in my adolescent life.
You trying to go? You ain't trying to go back?
I'm trying to go back.
You trying to go
definitely
back?
Trying to go back. I definitely think it's gonna like happen with like the music and shit. Like it's gonna be like a connect,
a tour type
on
shit,
some shit. You know what I mean? Like this is gonna be like, yo, come, goddamn.
I know you saw talk about the music. I know you dropped the BMW.
Yeah, Boy Meets World. Yeah.
I like that. I ain't never thought about that. Like Boy Meets World, and I had to read it like the BMW.
Bruh, I had to do it like that just because of like I guess the Nickelodeon shit or just it was on TV and shit, so they was just like trademark, you know what I'm saying? So
I
had to like abbreviate that shit. It was on Disney, I think.
Disney?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I know when you just dropped that
on June 3rd.
June 3rd.
I was like 2 weeks ago, I think.
2 weeks ago. So that's your newest recent project you just dropped.
Yeah.
How long it took you to put that together?
I want to say like 6 months.
6 months?
Yeah. Is that long or short?
Shit, that let me know you took your time on it.
Okay. Or
some people just go to the studio and knock something out and
yeah.
You be like, what the hell is this?
Right. I be trying to like put out shit fast, but like the way I be like my mind, I just can't. It's just like a level of like I have a standard for like how I want my shit to come out. You know what I mean? So it's like even when I'm like at the crib and I'm like looking at all this shit, I'll be like, damn, I need to put something out. I need to put something out. Like I need to do something. I need to da da da.
Yeah.
It's like something just won't let me like put out like some like shit that I have not trash, but just like that I don't.
You don't think it's good enough?
Exactly.
Yeah. I get what you're
like
saying.
Top to bottom. Like the music might be good, but if the art not fire, or if the fucking art fire, like the videos aren't put together, or if I don't have this together, I'll just be like trying to make sure that I put it out to like where I won't look back and be like, damn, I could have did this, I could have did that, I could have did that. When I feel like you always gonna think that when you growing and doing this shit, but it's just like, I don't know, bro. I was just like, I just had to take some time with that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was like I had it for a while. You know what I mean? I had this shit for a minute. It was done for a minute, and then it was just like certain shit that was like going on with it, and like just certain shit that I wanted to do that just didn't end up happening. And then like I was like, I had a bunch of like songs. Like I think I had 3 new songs I had put on there, and my partner right there in the blue shirt, he's on the last track, and I had made that last track, and I think Dead Ops and one other track, like maybe a couple like weeks before the tape came out. And it's like, but I had like I said, in them 6 months, I already had most of the track list done. So it was like me just making tracks. Yeah. And I was like, okay, this is good enough to replace that song. You know what I mean?
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. But I mean, yeah, it's good. The tape is good.
I appreciate it.
The artwork.
Yeah, that's hilarious. I'm doing this. My hair's not gray.
Yeah. But it's good though, cause like a lot of people throw like some bullshit, you know, like app thing. I'd be like, if you really.
What you mean?
Like, you know how some people, like, when they drop an album, they don't take their time. Well, I mean, I ain't gonna say they don't take their time. They just throw some kind of artwork together, you know?
Right. Just like a post on Instagram, like, I need artwork. Hurry up, send me some shit. Like, they not trying to
sometimes that artwork, like, it might not attract people, and they might skip right through, but your take will be fire, but just that artwork.
Because, bro, I feel like artwork is a very important key to, like,
your
just
craft,
that, your craft, and just that, like I might be scrolling on Instagram and just might see some crazy shit. I'll be like, oh, that's an album? Let me peep, because the artwork is that fire. You know what I'm saying? It's just so important to get that eye-catching moment. You only got like 5 seconds before a nigga scroll past or like, you know, stay and click. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you remember this platform called Live Mixtapes?
Yeah.
You know how like back in the day they wouldn't even show you the track, they just show you the cover.
All the covers, bro.
And I used to click on the Fire's cover.
The shit that looked the most interesting.
Yeah, then sometimes it'll be hit or miss. It'd be whack, sometimes it'd be fire, but
that's why I clicked on Cushion Orange Juice.
For real?
Yeah. Because I saw that. I was like, who the fuck is this? I was like, nigga, this nigga looks cool. I was like, I don't know. I was like, because on live mixtapes, it's usually just kind of like almost like a club flyer mixtape. You know what I mean? But it's like, I saw Cushion OJ, and it was like a nigga wearing a suit with a chick,
some weed, a little shit.
With some weed, and it just like look mad player. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to fuck with this. Like, and then it turned out being like one of my favorite rappers. You know what I mean?
It's the most classic thing Wiz ever dropped ever.
Oh God,
I don't think he ever gonna drop something like that.
Taylor Alderdice, Cabin Fever 3.
They ain't compared to a Cushion Orange.
Yeah. It was the moment.
That was
too.
Started his career basically like that when he put out that.
That's where he got solidified for real.
Like he put him worldwide right there.
I'm telling you, bro. Nah, you right.
It takes that.
Yeah, he snapped.
What else you been working on?
I'm just working on making sure this like tape just does what it do. You know what I mean? Just trying to make it, I don't know, like reach different platforms and take everything to like a new level. Really, I'm just focused on growth. Yeah. Like I'm recording and I'm like shooting videos. I'm about to have a release party on the 29th. But
in Atlanta?
Yeah. At Mother's on Edgewood.
That's a venue?
Yeah. It's like a bar.
That's a bar.
Yeah, I'm doing it upstairs in their I guess their venue space. In their bar. But yeah, bro, like I'm just focused on growing, bro. Like, I don't know, this is always a hard question for me. I'm just like focused on.
But that's a good thing. You still, like you said, you finna do a release party. It's like you still promoting the album.
Yeah, exactly.
Because most likely upcoming artists they'll drop the album and just
kind of like
a week.
On.
Give it a week and move on. Be like, damn, bro. Like
that's how music is consumed nowadays too. But like the way I see it is just like, bro. The way I think one of my partners had put me on this, YG Tut, he was basically just like, I got the niggas that are fans of me. He's basically like, you could do whatever you want. Basically, like, you're at that level where it's like people don't know you really for anything. Like they don't know you for a certain sound. They don't know you for a certain image. They don't really know you so you have like a big experimental project before you blow because it's like, niggas aren't being like, yo, that nigga Rob changed. I used to like that sound. It's like, yo, that's, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna gravitate to this. I might gravitate to that. So I kind of took that in consideration. Was just like, okay, well, goddamn, me and him were actually talking about that shit too. It's just like there's a cap of people that have heard my music right now and that are still going to hear my music, but it's like whoever hasn't heard my music yet is still new to them. So it's like, why would I move on and try and put some more new shit out that I have to like try and promote again when it's just like I can keep pushing that, and then every new person that hears it is like, oh shit, this new Robolu is so fire, when literally that shit dropped like 6 months, 5 months ago.
Yeah, because it's like a lot of artists that people didn't really know. Because like when Future first dropped that mixtape 1000, it was on a lot of mixtapes for a while.
A while, bro.
A while for people really. Like Rich Homie still going in. Yeah. I think it took him like 8 months, like the people to catch on. But but he never gave up on, you know, he kept pushing. He knew it. And he knew that was it.
Exactly. And I feel like there's a stigma behind pushing your music, because I feel like people see it as like, if I push my music, that means I can't put out anything. I can't promote anything else. I just got to push that. But like literally all your releases can literally be in an effort to push the new shit. I remember Rich the Kid literally would like drop a track. Like I think he dropped like Jumping Like Jordan or some track, and literally he put that shit on Lobby Runners. He put that shit on Streets on Lock 4. He put that on hella tapes, the same songs. So it's like, pushing it, you know what I mean? So it's just like, I'm not saying I would do that, but it's just like you could still like put out shit that's different from what you're trying to get on for, if you want to say, but still,
because
like,
sometimes the artists feel like, man, this is it, you know, and like some artists out there, like they really like take that to the heart, so they'll push it. Like some artists, like they take their craft like so like, because they be like, feel like they don't want to take that tape as a failure. Like, I want this to blow, so they'll do anything in their power. Like they go promote for like a whole year. And, you know, like, eventually it'll work, though. Like, you know, they'll put so much, like, marketing behind and promotion towards that one tape.
Exactly.
And they be like, when you dropped that tape? About 8 months ago. Like, dang. Like, shit.
At least
I blew up,
Like, I think it was...
to you was brand new, but shit, you know.
That nigga Money Man was like, sometimes your shit be so futuristic, you just gotta let everybody else catch up to it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel like as artists and, like, certain people, it's like, when you think so, like, much in the future, and you like, you're not really thinking about the present, you think about like 10 like 25 6 however many years ahead. It's just like sometimes people are still only thinking about the moment, because like we do this shit so we understand exactly how it works. We can see the cap, we can see the real shit, so it's just like we could like, it's almost like a science. But like to the main consumer, like your little sister or your little brother or like your aunt, your niece, your nephew, whoever, they just like consuming it on some like, oh, that, you know what I'm saying? Like I might be on academics, like for example, like niggas be doing them publicity stunts and shit, right? And I might be on, it might go on academics, and you like, there's like other pages that expose the cap, you know what I mean? Or like, or like, you know, the certain niggas that be like, yeah, that's cap. But you go around your family and they be like, yo, can you believe this happened? And it's like, I mean, that's crazy. But the whole time you really know, like, bro, that's cap. Like they really set all that shit up. So it's like, I don't know. It's just.
You know this artist called Zoom. I don't want to get his name wrong. Zombie or something like that. Zombie. He from, I think he from the South Side. He Atlanta artist.
Nah, he's fire.
He fire.
Okay,
I gotta look him up. But like when I had seen your album cover, I thought it was him.
Oh really?
Yeah, I was like, hold on. Then I had to like zoom in. Like, nah, that ain't him.
Word. Is he Nigerian or something?
I think he is. He's from the South Side. I think he upcoming artist. I had seen him. He had in a couple big platforms. He put his music out, I think, like on World Star and shit like that. Yeah.
Word.
But yeah, man. Well, how long you been doing music?
Shit, like 3 years.
3 years.
I've been doing music for a while, but like taking it seriously and putting shit out,
3 years.
Like knowing how to put my shit out, like 3 years.
That ain't bad though.
Yeah.
It's like, I think it's like this generation got it more easier.
What do you mean?
Like back then, it was like you had to literally network.
Yeah.
Like
there was no like internet.
It was not no Instagram, so
yeah,
you had to literally pull up to these shows, meet these people,
CDs,
it's like
shake niggas' hands, do meet and greets for real. And
it's like
goddamn. Now if you respond to a DM, it's kind of like a meet and greet.
Yeah, that meet and greet.
You know what I mean? It's
but like I was just telling everybody, like Instagram is like, it's a hit or miss, because like you could be so-called popping on Instagram, but is people really gonna pull up to your show?
God.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh God.
Because I seen people like they got like 50, 60K. They get legit likes, views, and all that, but like the support ain't there. Outside of Instagram, it ain't there.
Niggas not pushing up, and that's like
a problem. That's a big problem.
That's like something I really try and focus on for real, on like making that conversion of like niggas that really know me for me and really like are invested in my brand enough to like push up to the show, buy merch, goddamn do anything that like not just focus my music online and take it as a light. You know what I mean? Like
that's why you start out small, like do little small meet and greets, small little shows, and get connected with your fans and shit. Because there's the ones that then they gonna blow you up.
I'm telling you, bro. To be honest,
some
like
rappers get big and they forgot about the fan. You know, they'll be like, well, there's the reason you get money.
Right. My sister was talking about that today. She was like, yo,
they be acting funny.
Bro, I'm telling you, she was like, yo, like Beyonce, like I like her, but I was just like, damn, like fuck, like pull up to a award show or like post more on Instagram or something because like you just so distant. It's just like I feel like you make me feel like less of a person, like because like you're not showing up to none, you're not really like paying us like no real attention for real. You know what I mean?
But that's two right there. It could go in a good way and a bad way because like what you're saying, like they don't really know too much about you. So boom, you'll drop a tape, letting people know there's something about my life, and it's gonna do numbers because people want to get to know you a little bit better.
Exactly. Yeah, it's kind of as your aesthetic. Yeah. Like The Weeknd. Yeah. Like niggas was eating his shit up because you could not find that nigga.
Nobody knew who the fuck he was, but his music was doing so many crazy numbers. Because they would have knew it when he did that. Finally, first did that interview. That shit did crazy numbers.
Yeah.
And people
are you talking
like,
about Trilogy? Or are you talking about?
I don't know when he first revealed like his face.
Right.
Because you remember,
it was kind of weird. It was a weird process.
Yeah,
for sure.
And then like he just got real popular off that hairstyle he had. Like I think that was when like when he like everybody seen like he had a weird ass hairstyle and like because people like different. Yeah. You know? Like different.
And that's why I made my cover like that because like I never seen no nigga with gray waves like that. You know what I mean? It's just like that was like one thing where I knew I was like, all right, if I dye my hair gray, that's like the one thing that's gonna make me like stand out. And then once I like started, like once I had it, I'll be in a grocery store, ladies would stop me and be like, oh my God, who did your hair? I'll be like, shit, my homegirl did it. You know what I'm saying?
Did your hair, yeah.
Like, you know, and that would never like now that it's not happening now, it's my shit black, but it's just like when I dye it back, I know like that's just like it's just visibility, you know what I mean? It's just like
yeah, like to my head, like I seen this other dude on Instagram too. I don't know if you seen him. I think he like an Instagram comedian. He got like that blue Super Saiyan.
Oh, that Reggie baby.
Not him, his homeboy. Yeah, his homeboy, whatever he is. But you know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah,
I'm like, if he start rapping, he's gonna blow.
Yeah, I think you know why?
Because he does.
Yeah.
But like, I'm telling you, that hair is gonna separate him from everybody else. Be like, what the hell?
It's crazy too, though. It's just like that's just I guess a part of it. You just gotta goddamn.
Just like Wes Khalifa, for example. You remember when he had that pad?
The purple hair. No,
not a pad.
The pad.
He the one that started.
He really started that entire wave for real,
Because that's when he first came out there. Like I said, cabin fever and Cushion Orange Juice. And he dyed that little pad. I'm talking about. Everybody in school had it. Like,
I'm telling you,
it don't matter what race you was, you had it.
Everybody had that strip, bro. I still see niggas with that shit, bro. Like, that shit
and that's forever gonna be. They call it a patch, but I think he should have trademarked that thing.
Yeah, on some like a Wiz hairstyle. Like only you know that hairstyle because of Wiz. Like
like that.
We know it, but I feel like there's some people that like will do that hairstyle because they saw somebody else do it that didn't know they got that shit from Wiz. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I feel you. Yeah.
That's why I say it's like nowadays it's okay to be different from other, everybody else. In the rap game.
Yeah, and that's what I really pride myself on this tape, and that's what I kept hearing. Like as far as like when people would hear it and be like, "Yo, this is why I like it," is because they would say like, "Yo, like, I might be like tied in with like the white hipsters, and then I might be tied in with like some really street niggas, but it's like I have like R&B tracks on my shit. I got fucking hard ass rap shit on my shit. I got like it's just such a wide spectrum of sounds that is just so inviting. It's like anybody can like listen to it and be like, okay, this is dope.
Hold on. He singing?
Right. I'm telling you. It was me and him, bro.
Like, what the hell? Like, that's like, that's like, it's crazy because it's like, dang, you ain't think you were finna do something like that on tape.
You wouldn't. I mean, I feel like, especially like where I'm coming from and like what niggas may know me for, like music wise, it's like, I don't think they would expect that. You know what I mean? But it just shows growth. And then I feel like I'll just like, fuck it. Like, who's going to tell me not to? You know what I mean? It's like, I know how to sing. Like, I'm not finna. Like, I remember I told my cousin to sing, and she was like, "Sing." I remember I told my cousin I sing. Yeah. She was like, "All right, sing." And I was like, "No, like, I'm not finna sing. Like, I don't sing like that, but I know how to tweak my voice and make it. You know what I'm saying? On some like, I know how to catch that vibe because I listen to like a lot of R&B. Like, I listen to like a lot of like just. I really don't listen to like a lot of different shit. I'm not gonna lie, but like my main music is like jazz. Sure. R&B and goddamn rap shit, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? I might listen to like some alternative, different shit if I get put onto it, but for the most part,
if I get put onto
you know what I mean?
yeah.
I'm not necessarily looking for it just because I didn't like grow up like that, but it's just like.
But basically, you're not trapped in just in hip hop.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like if I'm driving home at night, bro, I literally might just put on fucking Frank Sinatra all the way home.
For real?
Yeah. Or I might
crazy.
just listen to like Faith Evans or fucking Jasmine Sullivan or fucking Beyonce or just some different shit, bro.
That's good because you get like listen to them type of songs
like
and like
oldie
you get
channels.
you get a good sound for like next time you get in the studio.
Really, just because you listen, because they the way they made music, like Sade, for example.
Yeah.
The way she like harmonizes her vocals is not conventional at all. It's not like traditional. It's not like she don't do it like how I guess they would say like this is how you're supposed to layer and harmonize your voice. But she just do it and it sounds so good. So when you listen to like a lot of those older artists that from them time periods, like maybe like early 90s, late 80s.
Late 80s, yeah.
They just, I don't know, bro. It's just like I just get a lot of notes and like game from like how they like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I guess package they like recordings and shit. Yeah. And I just try and put that shit in my music, and then that's where I can like make a track where like I'm really like singing, but there's like so many layers into it. Like you know, like really that's why I like my outro so much for real, because it's like on there it's like I don't know, it's just the way the transition from like the hook into like that first like verse where I'm like in my mood in my room listening to Sade I Do. It's like the way like the cadence of like how the flow, I guess, of like how I was like singing, you wouldn't expect you wouldn't expect it to come up like that, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's just
because the new wave of like singing, especially in Atlanta, is like I would say like the Lucci.
Mm-hmm.
The Lucci, you know how everybody got that,
yeah.
But that's like the new way. It's not just Lucci; it's like everywhere. Like you know, everybody's kind of doing it.
But
now.
there is dope like R&B though popping out of Atlanta for real. Like I'm not even gonna lie. Like
you know
Black, yeah, like in his lane and shit. Like Shiny,
that was crazy how he came out and like people like, oh shit, he from East Atlanta, so you thought he done brought a whole new wave to Atlanta with that shit. Like
exactly, he slick opened the lane for the acceptance of that type of R&B. You know what I mean?
At one point they were calling him the Hood. What's the name? The Hood Weekend.
I could see it. I mean, their brands align. That's why you know what I'm saying.
That'd be a dope ass. They drop a collab tape.
Isn't he on EXO or something? Or doesn't he fuck with him?
I think he do.
Okay, well,
but I'm saying like you know how like Rich Homie and Thug did that collab tape, like Lil Baby and Gunna just recently did it. I want to see like The Weeknd and the Black do something like
fire, that would be so hard.
You know how many the tour, the money, the merch, they gonna do some crazy numbers,
stupid numbers.
I believe their fan base is like freaking huge, like especially
Black
The Weeknd.
Yeah, bro, The Weeknd is like a super pop star. Yeah, like, he's like, I would say he's like.
But I think once
Katy
you get
Perry
to like
level.
a superstar status, it's like you're not going through those things when you first was upcoming artist. So you want. This is what I be telling some about people. Like, let's say right now you got like so much unreleased music, you already like it's in a hard drive somewhere, right?
Yeah.
And it's like humble you right now. But in reality, when you get bigger in life and you start getting rich as hell, you know, become like, let's say, a big, you know, artist now.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna sound the same no more. You feel me? People gonna remind your fans, gonna let you know, man, when you gonna sound like
go back to that.
So that's why I be telling people like, all right, all that same music you had when you was humble
put
and
it
all
out.
that, put that shit out.
That's why
I ain't gonna say to save your rap career, but to get what the fans want, and that'd be dope as hell, cause you know.
That's what I was saying earlier, is that like I just do whatever I want on my music, because it's like the niggas that are like, I might draw in a fan that fucking got pounds because he fucked with Roos Chris. Like he got it from nothing, you know what I mean? But then I might fuck with it. Then I might have a girl that only fuck with fucking Summer Walker and Black you know, what's her name? She bad as hell. Drake used to date her. Georgia Smith. Yeah, like I might have a girl that only listen to their music.
Yeah.
And it's like, you wouldn't expect those two people to listen to the same artist, but they do, because like I don't give a fuck. I'm not just gonna be, if I like say if like one song gets super popular, I'm not just gonna chase that type of sound over and over and over again, because that's gonna like marginalize me. I'm introducing everyone who listens to my music to every spectrum of me. So if you're gonna fuck with me and you listen to my music, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, well shit, Rob might sing on this.
Oh yeah,
Rob might rap on this.
That, though.
Rob might goddamn do some shit that Thug could get on. Rob might do some shit that Future could get on. Rob might do some shit that Stevie Wonder could get on. You know what I mean? Like dead ass, bro. Like that's
why I say it's like what you were saying is you're right, because like it'd be a lot of artists that blows up and they try to keep that same ass sound,
bro, because it's like they don't want to take that risk of them doing something else and niggas not fucking with them.
Yeah,
and that's where you get marginalized, and that's where niggas start getting bored of your sound. Like
I ain't gonna say what Blueface. And I you know I like his music, but it's like
I don't listen to much of him, so I don't really have
like
an opinion on him.
You start releasing like so much of the music that kind of sound like that viral song you have, people start like, bro, I think that's all you got.
Right,
and like,
right.
Give us something so different.
Exactly, bro. And it's like, and then to say like, I don't like I said, I don't listen to Blueface, but for like in the same example that you're saying, if an artist was to try and switch up and do some new shit, then it'd be like.
And you know who did that at the last minute, fucked up his career? Design. Design. He tried to like, to me, like when he was getting criticized, like, oh, you sound like Future, this and that. He kept playing along with it.
Right.
And he should never did that.
Right. Because it's Future, bro.
Yeah.
How you gonna do that?
I guess at that moment he was trying to ride Future way, because that's when Future was hot. Right. He was driving. What was that?
Dirty Sprite.
When that Drake, What a Time to Be Alive.
March Madness. 56
He was hot. He was like at his prime right there. Future. So you know, Designer trying to ride that wave, and like
and
he kind of
really
lost himself.
Blue, for real.
Then when he finally want to switch his flow, people like, man, it's over with.
Good on it.
One hit wonder. That to this day, he's just gonna be. That's what he gonna be remembered to this day. One hit wonder.
Yeah, I just try and goddamn. I just think the important thing is just introducing niggas who listen to your music to every side of you.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you said, like if you got songs. I think Thug had said that shit too about Keed. He was like, bro, like I wish music was more acceptant of like the experimental shit, because this nigga Keed has songs where he can really rap like J. Cole, Kendrick, all them niggas, but it's like
like 21.
Y'all only eating up fucking this shit. Y'all only eating up the music that he's like may sound like me on, but it's like I want him to like be able to do that. Like music needs to change so that he can do that. You know what I mean? And I feel that.
Cause just like
21, you said,
like when he did that a lot, like people didn't suspect. Like, dang, what the hell? That's crazy.
Even really the whole album for real.
Yeah. And then when he especially got Cole on it, like the vibe was there. Like, dang, cause you always forever gonna know 21 Savage street gangster dude that's in the hood every day type shit.
Bro, it really blow minds when niggas be trying to say like they don't fuck with 21 because he's grown, and like it's like you just want an artist to be. You
gotta realize when you got so much money, you guys finally got something going on in life. It's like why would you want to go back to the old lifestyle? Because the old lifestyle was try to get rich.
I'm telling you, like that make no so if a nigga was to stay on that robbing shit, stay doing niggas in Atlanta, stay on that street shit, and then he go to jail, y'all gonna say free him.
You gotta let them know like why you robbing people, to get what? Money, right?
Right.
You doing all that invested in something.
And I feel like that's why he's like on some reflective shit, almost like Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Like Jay-Z on some like reflective shit. Like, I sell crack, but like I sell crack to get where I'm at now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not selling crack now.
They be like still be trying to keep that face card like, I'm still street.
And that shit don't matter, bro.
Like, why you made it, bro?
That shit, bro, I promise you that shit don't matter.
You know how many people want to be in your position and never go back to the streets?
I'm like, that shit don't matter, bro. Niggas don't realize. I think it's like a pride thing, and that's more like some internal shit. You know what I mean? Like that's like on some like really like how I feel it's really like some psychological shit where they kind of like program us to think like that as like people of color. It's like
not all the people of color, the black community.
The black community,
That's what they're trying to do. Like, you know, put y'all against each other. Like,
exactly,
go to war.
Bro. And it's just like. So niggas think that like I was actually driving today and I was thinking like why is it like say like I don't know if you peep, but like say like at this point nowadays people find pride in like just because it's Father's Day, people find pride in like being able to say it. Now I'm not gonna say they find pride in being able to say it, but I just feel like there's a certain like people kind of have, it's almost like a brag to be like my dad wasn't there and I got it now, and it's like. Or like my dad wasn't there, so like, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like, I don't know, like people like pride themselves on that.
Yeah.
And it's like there's nothing wrong with priding yourself on getting it on your own, but it's just to think about like how we've been like programmed to think that like not having a father in our households is like normal.
Yeah.
And like how that kind of carries on to like how we like maneuver in our like child lives and like shit. It's just like, it just made me think like, damn, it's kind of weird how like it's so normal like for like black people and like Mexican people and like Asian, well, not Asian people, but just like really black people for real, to not have like fathers in their household. You know what I mean? And then to like really like apply themselves like, yeah, like I ain't have my dad around. Like, nigga, I don't need no nigga in my life. Like I ain't have my dad around. It's like when you see a nigga with a dad, you be like, oh, that nigga ain't goddamn, man, you know that nigga ain't really go through nothing because his dad was in his life type shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, it'd be like that though.
I don't know. Like it just made me think about that shit for a second. So it's just weird, like how we're saying, just like they want niggas to pit each other against each other. It's just like,
especially through music, through
like, yeah, bro. It's just
like
dumb.
Especially nowadays,
niggas
like
want to see growth.
That had to be start through Instagram bloggers. You know, like, oh shit, such and such just keep calling out, throwing shots at what you call it, through the song, you know, through Instagram.
And they'll point out shit that they probably didn't even mean.
Sometimes they bold as hell. They tag them right in the
bro,
like,
it's
like,
just
okay.
Like, so then niggas like, hold on. Then the nigga go to listening and like, huh.
Yeah.
Did this nigga diss
Then now the other rapper feel like, oh,
and then all their
reply.
fans are like, yo, you can't let that nigga.
Your comment like, bro, we been riding you. You gonna let her talk to you like that?
Yeah, bro. Hell no. Like, that shit different, bro. I feel like that shit gotta change, bro.
Because if I know you really had beef with me, like in reality, like if I see you, you know, you handle it right then and there. But through Instagram, like I don't begin that. But
yeah, that shit. I don't know that. I really keep Instagram at like, I'm gonna post my shit and dip.
Music,
you know what I mean? Like. Y'all really just gonna
became like, I be telling people The Sims. It came like The Sims.
Why you say that?
Cause it's like everybody that wakes up in the world, that's what they do. Check Instagram. They want to be popular. They want to know everybody. They want to follow. It's like when you start to get likes, followers, you get addicted. You want more. You want more.
And you never see the bad moments.
Yeah,
you only see good shit. So it's you just get on there and just like, if you don't got good in your heart to be genuinely happy for people, and so you see someone doing good, and that's not in your heart to be happy that someone else is doing good, not because of you, and it don't got nothing to do with you, that'll ruin your whole mood. That shit'll get you like fucked up in the head of how you thinking about this shit. But it's just like, when you do be like pure and be really happy that someone got some that's just doing everything they want to do, or like having their way with whatever they're trying to do, and they working for it and they getting it, it's just like, I don't know, it's just like, it won't really affect you for real. You know what I mean? But I feel like a lot of people, it's just like, I don't want to say a lot of people, I just feel like in general, it just gets you.
You want to be, I guess, popping. Everybody wants to be famous, put it like that.
I can say that,
Everybody wants to be famous.
I wouldn't say famous, I'd rather have some bread, bro. I'm not going to lie.
But you know, this reality is like nowadays, like people look at you different. Like, how many followers you got on Instagram?
The followers do turn into bread. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I see it. Like I was telling my partner, I was like, yo, he was talking about face tats and shit, and I was like, yo, to say the day came, I had to have like 100,000 followers to get a face tat. Simply because if I have 100,000 followers, I'm gonna have like $100,000 too. You know what I'm saying? I know how to convert that shit into bread. You know what I mean? And not a lot of niggas know how to do that. So that's where I'm saying, like, I'd rather, because it'd be niggas out here that's popping on Instagram and be like, yo, bro, can you give me number one? Can you give me number two? I'm like, yeah, bro, I got you, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, nah, like.
Well, your music on all platforms right now, right? All platforms. And what's your Instagram? Where's all your social media?
One Robolu.
Everything.
Yeah. Twitter,
Instagram.
I really only be on Twitter, Instagram for real. Really on Instagram. That's like my favorite app. One Robolu, bro.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Robolu music. Just.
And you got something else you want to promote or say to your fans?
Yeah, I just dropped the video to goddamn Somebody with my homegirl Just Shay, and that shit's going up right now. That's like this. I think
it was like what, 3 weeks ago?
Yeah. The niggas is fucking with that shit, bro.
I was just watching that one. That day was Thursday or Friday. One of the.
What'd you think of it?
It's dope.
Fuck with it.
Yeah, and especially I'll tell you, like, your sound is different from everybody else from Atlanta.
Right, and that's what I'm really trying to push. But yeah, that's pretty much it, bro. I got a release party on the 29th.
You said Edgewood 29th. This month, right? Yeah.
This month. Yeah.
Edgewood.
That's a Saturday too, and it's gonna be free. I just got to email Shorty back now.
I can't beat that. It's free.
I'm telling you, bro. It's free function.
Free chips. Like free chips.
Shit. I'll bring chips. Yeah, free chips, all that. I might bring wings.
You know, once people see free, especially wings, when they see free wings and free, everybody free. Oh, yeah. You getting a packed house.
And I'm performing with my band.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna go up.
If you trying to go see him perform live and just catch a good vibe at Edgewood,
100%.
On Saturday night, hey, why not?
I'm telling you, bro.
You ain't got nothing else going on but watching TV. So
Yeah, you
go
feel
out
me?
finally get out.
Exactly, bro. My last one was fire, so you know what I'm saying? Niggas gonna catch a vibe with this one too.
Yeah, I most definitely got to step out.
Yeah, bro. Definitely push up, bro.
You said you got the band, so
yeah, bro. It's gonna be a vibe. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a vibe.
Yeah. But you gave us your you said every platform, your Instagram, Twitter, all that.
Yeah.
And go check out the new music video you just dropped. Anything else you want to add on?
Shit, no, that's pretty much it, bro.
Yeah. Go get stream BMW, Boy Meets World.
Yes, sir.
It's on all platforms.
Yes, sir.
Well, all right, man. Appreciate you for coming, showing support to the podcast.
Appreciate you, bro. Man. Thank you for real.
Hope everything goes good with your music.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that shit.